Well, go ahead.
Namo Buddhassa. In
Pranami,
profound humility,
Security.
Namo
Go for
Buddhassa.
it.
In profound humility and with utmost reverence to Tathagat Bhagavan Sambhak Buddha, who through a unwavering dedication, determination, and endurance illuminated the path of Dhamma for us. The sublime teachings of the Dhamma, unveiled by Buddha's noble wisdom, and the sacred Sangha that assimilated and disseminated his profound teachings. I humbly prostrate before these three Ratna, offering my entire being until the realization of Nibbana embraces me. Reflecting upon the benevolent legacy bestowed upon us, we are compelled to ponder. Had the righteous Emperor Ashok not extended the reach of this sacred Dhamma? Had the devout bhikkhus not ardently preserved its essence throughout the ages? And had Baba not guided us to the sacred sanctuary of Bhagwan Buddha's teaching, how could we have come to possess this sublime Dhamma? The debt of gratitude we owe to those noble persons transits any repayment. To them I offer my sincerest prayers, and to all gathered here I offer my salutations with a reverberating exclamation, sound of Jai Bhim. Respected Venerable Vimalvansa Bhanteji, our revered teacher, I extend my humble obeisance to you thrice over, overflowing with profound gratitude for your steadfast teachings. A worthy disciple of the esteemed Venerable Sudhiranandaji Mahathir, the most Venerable Pauksayadoji, and most Venerable Neyadhamosayadoji. This Guruvarya speaks in the Pali, resonating with the eloquence of the Pali language. Their mastery of the Tipitaka Atthakatha and Tikka Pali grammar shines brilliantly as the majestic Ganga streaming forth from the Himalayan heights. With its purity and potency, yet even the mighty Ganga pales in comparison to the depth of their knowledge. They impart wisdom to their disciples with unparalleled dedication. Our Bhanteji, with such profound guidance bestowed by Guru Varya, that Bhanteji stands as beacon in the teachings of the Pali. Today we honor the esteemed Vimalvansa Bhanteji, Pali scholar and adept, accomplished Kammatthana teacher of Samatha and Vipassana, whose guidance has enriched our lives with Saddhamma for 2.5 years. He is instilling within us the indispensable foundation of matured unwavering samadhi, without which progress along the path of Dhamma remains elusive. We have been privileged to delve into the profound depths of the Mahasatipatthana Sutta under his tutelage. Today marks the 36th discourse of Sampajanna Pabba of his sacred journey. We are fortunate to receive his teachings of Visuddhi Magga recitation on every Sunday. He tirelessly endeavors to infuse the essence of Dhamma into us, nurturing within us the seeds of wisdom. Thus, it is through the guidance of an accomplished teacher, coupled with earnest effort and understanding, that the fruits of wisdom are harvested. Let us offer our heartfelt prayers to Bhanteji thrice over, beseeching him, O Venerable Teacher, elucidate unto us the verse, the voice, and the teachings of the Supreme Bhagavan Buddha, which bestow the ultimate boon of the Nibbana. Finally, revered Guru Varya, I humbly acknowledge my imperfections and that I do mistakes. I beseech your benevolence to forgive my inadvertent mistakes, transgressions. With utmost humility, I and we all, Dittha, seek your pardon, trying to say it in Pali. Venerable, Hamat me Bhante.
Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. May Triple Gem bless you all. This is Mahasatipatthana Sutta, session number 36. But still we are in the Sampajanna Pabba. Sampajanna Pabba means the section of clear understanding, penetrative understanding of the all activities in the body. When you do the all activities on the body, going deep to the actually here to understand the ultimate mentality and the mentality. That is the Sampajanna Pabba. Now, let's move to Mahasatipatthana Sutta Desana Pali, or the canon, how Buddha explained this Sampajanna Pabba. Dr. Kavita, open.
Savita, Desna Pali open, please. Savita?
Yes, Bhante. Ha, yes.
Yeah. Desana Pali.
Bhante, Mahasatipatthana Sutta.
Yes, Diganikaya. You go to Sutta Pitaka.
Share kara na screen share kara pehle.
Diganikaya, yes, Bhante.
Diganikaya, and then you go to this Mahavagga, second Vagga, Mahavagga.
Savita, screen share kara pehle. हाँ.
Okay. Sorry for the Bhante.
Yeah, then Mahavagga, and then Mahavagga number 9, right? Number 10, number 9, yeah. 9. Okay, now take Sampajanna Pabba. Okay, now somehow what Sampajanna Pabba says in this way. Last day also we mentioned, but this is this has actually deep account in the Mahasatipatthana Sutta. Very little explanation in this regarding this Sampajanna Pabba, but we went because Mahasatipatthana Sutta Atthakatha says that you have all explanation is in the Sampajanna Sutta. So therefore, we went to Sampajanna Sutta Atthakatha, but here you know this is the Kayanupassana Sampajanna Pabba. So number 376, it says in this way, Punachaparam bhikkhave bhikkhu abhikkante patikkante sampajana kare hoti. What is the meaning? Again, bhikkhu while going forward and returning, he acts in penetrative understanding of the phenomena of the dukkha satya and samudaya satya dhamma. That's the explanation here. And then alokite vilokite sampajana kare hoti. Now you know what is the meaning of sampajana kare. Then alokite vilokite mean looking forwards and looking sideways, side to side looking, as well as looking forward. He is in Sampajana Kari. And again, Samanjite Pasarite Sampajana Kari hoti. While stretching the limbs and while stretching and while bending the limbs. So then again Sampajana Kari hoti. And Sanghati Patta Chivara Dharane Sampajana Kari hoti. While wearing the double robes and single robes, and carrying bowls of the monk, Sampajana Kari hoti. Actually here Buddha mentioned bhikkhu, But you know, this is why Buddha mentioned bhikkhu. This is the actually you need to understand in this way. Why Buddha mentioned bhikkhu? Because bhikkhu is the sangha. So the sasana is what is the sasana? Buddha, Dhamma, Sangha. So therefore, Buddha mainly speaking about the sangha, but you need to apply to yourself this every Dhamma desana. You need to apply to yourself, but some Dhamma desana to unique for the bhikkhu. So if you learn the bhikkhus or the monks' attitude and how the activity, then of course you will get inspired about the sasana. So we all will get inspired with the sasana. So therefore you need to understand. So Sanghatipatta Chivara Dharanē mean while wearing the double robe, while wearing single robe and taking bowl of the bhikkhu, he need to be sampajanakari. But while you want to apply, how you want to apply while wearing the clothes like that, you can say, oh, while taking the bag or something like that, you can apply, right? In this way, then the next one, asite pite kaite saite sampajanakari hoti. While eating and drinking, while chewing and the tasting, he is sampajanakari. And gate, thite, nisinne, sutte, jagrite, bahasite, tunhi bahave sampajanakari hoti. The other one is uchchara passava kamme sampajanakari hoti. The next one, uchchara passava kamme mean while defecating and while urinating, he is in clearly he is in pretty clear understanding of the activity. And then gate, thite, nisinne, sutte, jagrite, bahasite, tunhi bahave sampajanakari hoti. Then while walking, while standing, sitting, falling asleep, and keep walking up and speaking, keeping silent, in such situation also you need to be sampajanakari. So again, so this is the seven step. What is where Buddha mentioned 7 step. In this 7 step, you have your activity, every activity, fine activity. So in whole activity, you need to be sampajanakari. So then that's the Buddha's Desana Pali here. So therefore, we need to go more. So I didn't go to Iti Ajatanga section, because why? That is for the how to practice Vipassana while attending your penetrative understanding towards every activity. So then how you can practice Vipassana? Then Buddha mentioned iti ajatangva kaya kayanupassi viharati, so on things for the Vipassana, how to practice Vipassana. And then now Buddha, according to the Buddha's Desana or the Dhamma talk in this Kayanupassana Sampajanna Pabba, or the section, in the Atthakatha, it says, we already mentioned this thing in the Samanya Pala Sutta. Samanya Pala Sutta. So we move to Samanya Pala Sutta. Samanya Pala Sutta. So therefore, you go to Samanya Pala Sutta. It is in Diganikaya Silakhanda Vagga. Silakhanda Vagga. Silakhanda Vagga, you go to Samanya Pala Sutta, but we need Atthakatha. We need Atthakatha. Now, please, now this, just, yeah. Now you go to Atthakatha. Atthakatha, you have Samanya Pala Sutta. And then again, you delete the first one also. The first one, the left side also delete. And then you open Sati Sampajanya Katha. Sati Sampajanya Katha. And then you go to Tikka also. We need Tikka. Tikka also Silakhanda Vagga Diganikaya. Diganikaya Silakhanda Vagga. And Then you go to Sati Sampajanya Katha Vannana, the description of the Sati Sampajanya. And okay, now you have right side your Tika and left side your Atthakatha. And then you go scroll down up. This is the 15 subparagraph. 15 subparagraph. 15 subparagraph. It says Evan Kalavalli Mandapavasi Mahanagatero Viya. Okay. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's see. Now where we were? We are in the going forward and coming back. Going forward, coming back means abhikante, patikante. You know this abhikante, patikante, going forward and coming back. We have 4 types of sampajanya. What are they? The one is Atthaka Sampajanya, the clear understanding of the purpose to go or coming back, to go especially. And again, you have Sappaya Sampajanya, a clear understanding of suitability. And then you have Gochara Sampajanya. Gochara Sampajanya, that means clear understanding of how to act in while going to the alms round in the village. That is the Gochara Sampajanya. And then Asammoha Sampajanya, that means non-delusion. Asammoha means non-delusion. Sampajanya, that means Sampajanya means clear understanding of the non-delusion for going. That is, in this way, every 7 sections, for example, every 7 section means Buddha mentioned in the Kayanupassana Sampajanna Pabba 7 stages. What is that? Abhikante, Patikante, the first stage, and Alokite, Vilokite, the 7th stage, second stage, and Sammanjite, Pasarite, so on. We have 7 steps in the 7 section. We can say 7 section. So then every section you have all 4 sampajanya, Sataka Sampajanya, Sappaya Sampajanya, and Gochara Sampajanya, as well as the Asammoha Sampajanya. You have every step. So therefore, this description is more and more, because every 7 has 4 types of sections, 4 types of sampajana. Now we are in the abhikante, patikante, going forward and coming back, returning back. In the last time I mentioned about we finish up to Gochara Sampajanya. Gochara Sampajanya also you have 4. Harati, Pachaharati. Pachaharati, na harati. Harati, neva pachaharati, na harati. And then again, harati cha, pachaharati cha. Like that, you have 4. Now, actually, we are still in Gochara Sampajanya. Gochara Sampajanya means how you want to act in the village while the bhikkhu or the meditator, actually here bhikkhu, while doing the alms round, how you want to act. So in this section, this Atthakatha Charya has mentioned many examples. Here we have 2 examples or the stories. So one story of the Kalavalli Mandapavasi Mahanagatera. That means this Kalavalli Mandapa, the place, what is called Kalavalli Mandapa, there you have Mahanagatera. There you at the time, this is in Sri Lanka, Mahanagatera. And again, Kalamba Titta Vihare Vasupagata Bhikkhu Viya. Like we can say, like, therefore, as the Mahanagatera in the Kalavalli Mandapa, as well as 50 bhikkhus who entered to the rainy retreat in the Colombo Fort Monastery, near Colombo Fort Monastery. Now you don't have that monastery. And the bhikkhu, now what happened to them? So then here we are still in the case of some we are in the Gochara Sampajanya. Yeah, Gochara Sampajanya. So you need to know, you want to be alert. Okay, viyacha. So then evan kalavalli mandapavasi mahanagathero viya kalambatitta vihare vasupagata bhikkhu viyacha kammattana yutteneva chittena padang uddharanto gama samipang gatva. Okay, now as this example, kammattana yutteneva chittena. What is the meaning? Kammattana yutteneva mean those bhikkhus raise their food only with mind devoted to the meditation. Kammattana yutteneva mean mind devoted to the meditation. Only with mind devoted to the meditation, they raise their foot, their feet. They raise only their feet with the kammattana yutteneva, devoted to the meditation subject. And thereafter, padang uddharanto mean lifting up or raising. Gama samipang gantva udaka gandusang katva vityo salaketva yatta sura sonda dutthadeyo kalahakaraka chandahati assadeyo natti tang viting patipajjati. Tang viting patipajjati. Then after reaching near to the village, he fills the mouth with water. Why? Because he no need to talk with the people. And then he looks at the streets and enter the street. Look at the streets and enter the streets where there are no any risk for the from the alcoholic person. Sura duttha deyo mean sura sonda mean alcoholic people. Dutta mean sura sonda. Dutta mean that is the gamblers. So then you have avoiding these gamblers and sura dutta, that mean avoiding this alcoholic person and the gamblers. And again kalahakaraka chandahati assadeyo. Chandahati mean the rescue elephants, and hatti mean hatti mean elephants, and assa mean the horses. Sometimes you have rescue horses at that time. So you need to avoid these people, these type of people or the animal. And tattacha pindaya charamano na turitovya javena gacchati. In the village, while he is walking for alms round, he doesn't go quickly. He doesn't go quickly like in a great hurry. Never want to go bhikkhu in this way. Nahi javena pindapati dutangang nama kinchyati. And says there is no any name duthanga. Duthanga mean special ascetic practices. We have 13 duthanga for the arms round speedily. That means there is no any name duthanga for the arms round speedily. You need to go very slowly. Slowly mean not too slowly, but not speedily. And then visama bhumi bhagam pattang pana udaka sakatan via nichalo hutva gacchati. And then has given the example how he want to go, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni or anybody. He goes slowly like a water cart going on an uneven ground. On an visama bhumi bhaga pattang means uneven ground. When the water cart filled with water, and how it goes into the on the uneven ground without moving the water or without vibrating the water, in that way you need to go to the village. Anugaram pavittocha dhatu kamang va adhatu kamang va sallakhitva tadanu rupang kalang agamento bhikkang patilabhitva adaya anto gameva bahigameva viharameva agantva. Okay, up to that we want to translate, and then the anugarang. The what anugarang pavitto. Anugarang mean house in order. You need to approaching each house in order. The bhikkhu wait out for a while to find out whether the occupants of the house wants to offer food or not. Dhatukamangva adhatukamangva sallakitva. Offered, he need to investigate. They want to offer or not, like that. And then Agamento become patila bidda adaya antogamiva bahigamiva viharamiva agantva, and then he receives the food or whatever they offered and goes inside the village or outside the village, inside the village or outside the village, or viharameva agantva. Viharameva mean his and he returns to his monastery to take his food. Yatha pasuki patirupe okase nisiditva kammattanang manasikaranto ahare patikula sanyang upattapetva abbanjana vanalepana puttamansupa vasena pacchavekanto attanga samannagatang aharang ahareti. I will explain this thing because this sentence is very, very long. So that means now he wants to sit in a pleasant and proper place, anywhere, outside of the village or inside the village or whatever the his monastery. He need to sit in the pleasant and proper place, and then reflecting the repulsiveness of the perception of the food. That means particular sanyang ahare particular sanyang upattapetva. Now reflecting the repulsiveness of the food, perception of the food, and he takes his food. But they usually when actually this is also in Atthakatha, how you want to take Atthakatha as well as in Desana Pali, how you want to take this food. Actually, you need to take this food only to bringing your life, only to bringing about your life as a bhikkhu especially, but to you to also apply. And they are given 3 examples. The first one is akka bhanjana. Akka mean, that is the axle of the vehicle. Axle. In the Buddha's time, because you don't have vehicle like car, like vehicle, lorry or bus or train, you don't have. But you have cart, sometimes horse cart, sometimes bullock cart, like that. You have cart. So that's cart also you have axle. So then axle greasing, akka bhanjana mean axle greasing. Why Buddha mentioned the akka bhanjana example? Because of the axle greasing of the cart which runs. That's the meaning. That means this is only for the runs. Only for the runs at that time. No, you don't have any fuels. Any fuels like no any gas. No any gas or fuels you don't have at that time. So therefore you need axle greasing. In currently also we need axle greasing, but that there also. And then vanalepana. Vanalepana mean apply ointment to an ulcer or to the chronic wound. Chronic wound never get healed. So therefore, this is if you apply some ointment, that is only for the cooling effect, nothing else. So then that chronic wound will be exist up to death, but this is only for the cooling effect, like that. And then puttamansa upama vasena. Puttamansa upama vasena. That means puttamansa upama vasena. Upama mean the simile. Then puttamansa mean this is actually Dhammadesana we have. This is Buddha said in the Desana Pali. That means feeding on the flesh of one's own child. That means this actually I just mentioned to you. One couple with their son, they went to another like like place. Another place, and but another place, but they come across with the desert, desert. And while going, that son died, but they also cannot find out still the good place with the trees and with the water, like. And now what happened? They need to alive. They need to alive, but they so therefore after many discussion, they eat their son's body, but only to this is also only for bringing the life only. Like that, you want to take your food up to the nibbana. That is the meaning here. So therefore, this is the explanation here. Then Akkabbanjana, Vanalepana, and Puttamansupama Vasena mentioned these three upama or the similes. By way of these similes, Pachavekanto Attanga Samannagatang Aharang Ahareti. Attanga Samannagatang Aharang Ahareti. What is the meaning? That means he takes food by reflecting 8 factors. By reflecting 8 factors. For example, we have we need to reflect as a bhikkhu. We need to reflect the food and every 4 requisites: food, accommodation, and wearing all the clothes or robes and the other medicine. So we need to reflect. So how to reflect? The first one, ahara, for the food, we have in this way: nevadavaya, namadaya, namandanaya, navibhusanaya. Like that, 8 factors. You need to reflect for the 8 factors. What is the nevadavaya mean? That means he takes food by reflecting 8 factors, or the attribute, with full awareness. Full awareness. How? Nevadavaya. Nevadavaya means not for the fun, not for any fun. Namadaya. Namadaya means not for sexual excess, not for sexual excess. Namandanaya. Not for the adornment. Navibhusanaya. Not for fatness. So like that, we have 8 here. Not mention every 8, and I'm also not gonna give every 8 because we need time. So again, Buddhavi cha udaka kichang katta muhuttang batta kilamattang patipasam betva. Okay. And then Buddhavi mean after taking meal, he washed the bowl and the hand and brushing the teeth. Buddhavi udaka kichang katta muhuttang batta kilamatang patipasam betva. That means udaka kicha mean like he washed the bowl and hands and then brushing the teeth and washing the mouth, like that is the udaka kicha. He takes and then he takes rest for the body because he feels drowsiness due to the meal. Batta kilamatang mean drowsiness because of this, because of the food. So patipansam betva, that means he want to now get a rest. Yatha pure battang evang pacha battang purimayamang pachimayamang cha kammatthana meva manasi karoti. So ayang uchati harachita pacha haraticha. What's the meaning? I will tell the meaning. Meaning in this way you need to understand. He meditates. Then he meditates on the meditation subject just as before meal. Whatever the meditation he did, he need to practice that meditation. And then evang pachabatta purimayamang. Purimayamang mean actually here that is the first watch of night. Purimayamang also, first watch of night also you need to practice. And Pachimayamang. Pachimayamang means the last watch of the night, that is also where also you need to practice. But in the middle watch, you need to sleep. So Kammatthana meva manasi karoti. That means he practice only his meditation subject. So now we finish this section. So then I will I will give some accounts. Otherwise, you don't need to. You cannot understand this. You may difficult to understand. I will tell. So therefore, in this way, you need to understand. Therefore, Mahatera, who the Mahanaga, Venerable Mahanaga in the Kalavalli Mandapa, and as 50 bhikkhus who enter into the rainy season in the Colombo Fort monastery, the bhikkhu raises his food only with the mind devoted to the meditation. And after reaching near to the village, he fills the mouth with water, and then he looks at the streets and enter into the streets. What he looks into, where there are no any risk from the alcoholic person and the gamblers, and no rescue elephants and horses like that, and the like. He need to see. And then he in the village, while he is walking for the alms round, he does not go quickly, like in a great hurry. He does not go. There's no Buddha said there's no any name Dutanga, that means special ascetic practice for the alms round speedily. You need to go slowly. And he goes slowly like a water cart going on an uneven ground, and approaching each house in order. You don't need to skip any house. Approaching each house in order, even they are poor house or the wealthy houses, and you need to still go in order, not without skipping. The bhikkhu wait out for a while. Why? To find out whether the house owners wants to offer food or not. And then he receives, if he receives the alms food and goes inside the village or outside the village, or return to the monastery of his aunt. And then he sits in the pleasant and proper place. Why Buddha mentioned this thing? Because this is the way of the well-arranged bhikkhu, right? Well-arranged bhikkhu. This can be applied for you also. Then he reflecting the repulsiveness of the food and takes his food. Usually the bhikkhu reflect in terms of following similes I mentioned, that is akabhanjana, axle greasing, and vanalepana, apply ointment for the chronic wound, and puttamansa, feeding on their flesh, feeding on the flesh or the muscles of one's own child, like that Buddha mentioned. And he takes food by reflecting 8 factors. Nevadavaya, namadaya, that means not for the fun, not for the sexual excess, and not for the adornment, not for the fatness, like that. He need to consider. And after taking meal, he washed his ball and hands, brushing the teeth and washing the mouth, like that. He takes, and then he takes the rest for the body, because he feels drowsiness due to the meal. And then he meditates on the meditation subject, just as in the before meal. In before meal, he need to meditate, and in the first watch of the night also in the same way, and last watch of the night also same way. So this type of meditator, what is called haraticha, pacha haraticha. That means while he is going to the village, he is meditation foremost in mind, and coming back also meditation foremost in mind. So that's the meaning. And then let's move to another paragraph. Idang pana harana pachaharana sankhatang, harana pachaharana sankhatang gata pachagata vattang purento yadi upanisse sampanno hoti pathama vaye eva arhatam papunati. Okay, now say one meditator who is gonna fulfill gata pachagata vata. Now you know what is the gata pachagata vata. While going to the village and coming back to his monastery, he need to be meditation foremost in mind. So that is the gata pachagata vata. And it is again say harana pachaharana sankata. So harana pachaharana sankata mean so-called carrying forth and back. Harana pachaharana. Harana mean carrying forth, Pachaharana means carrying again back. So-called this meditation subject, if he would have sufficient condition, that means parami here, gata vacha gata vattam purinto, fulfilling that gata pacha gata vata yadi upanise sampanno hoti. If he would have sufficient condition, that means parami, upasinise sampanno hoti patama vaye eva arahatang papunati. Then of course he attains arahantship even when he is in young. Patama vaye mean early age. Patama vaye, like up to 20 years of age, right? Patama vaye, early stage, he can attain nibbana with the arahant path knowledge. And noche patamavaye papunati atha majjimavaye. If he fails to reach arahantship in the early stage of life, and then he would reach it in the middle age. And noche majjimavaye papunati atha marana samaye. And if he fails to reach arahantship in the middle age, then he would reach it in the time of death. At the time of death, he will reach. Atha marana same. Noche marana same papunati atha devaputto hutva. And then he devaputto hutva arahatam papunati. You need to take the arahatam papunati for every sentence. Right? If he cannot attain at the if he would reach it, if he wouldn't reach it at the time of death, and let's say he become a deva, because why he can take a good object while dead, and then he that means at the last object you can take the good object, because you are not you are meditator and you practice meditation as whatever the way as Buddha taught, and then you can get your mindfulness is now so powerful, so that you can get you can do the vipassana, or even you can enter into the jhana like that. But for the devaloka, to attain the devaloka, no need jhana. But if you have jhana, and if you want to go to deva world, then you emerge from the jhana and upachara concentration, upachara samadhi, or in the state of upachara concentration, you need to get a aspiration, like or the determination that I want to be a deva or the celestial being. So like that, you need to if you do like that, so then at that time you may reborn as a deva. And then devaputto hutva arahatang noche devaputto hutva papunati. That means if you cannot attain in the deva world, noche devaputto connect arahantship at the deva world, anupanne buddhe nibbatto pacheka bodhing sachikaroti. And if that meditator, then at the time there is no samma sambuddha, then he accomplish the state of pacheka buddha, that means solitary buddha. And then says in this way, atha buddhanam sammukhi bhave Sachikarati, noche pacheka bodhin sachikaroti, atha buddhanam sammukhi bhave kippa binya hoti. Seyatapi tero bahyo daruchiryo. If not as a pacheka Buddha, then when he meets the Samma Sambuddha, he realizes the Four Noble Truths very quickly. Just like Venerable Bahira Daruchiri, like that. If you practice this any life, this real meditation of the Buddha, then you can attain very quickly arahantship if you come across with the Buddha. And Seyatapi okay, Mahapanyova Seyatapi Tero Sariputto. Now here they are mentioned many examples, right? You need to know this example also. So that's why you get aspiration. So you get motivation. And then just as as a great insight knowledgeable one, who is Mahasariputta Arahant. And then Seyatapi, okay, Tero Mahiddikova Seyatapi Tero Mahamoggallano. And if you cannot attain, that means if you come across with the Samma Sambuddha here mentioned, just as Venerable Mahamoggallana, actually who possesses the top supramundane power. He is the top supramundane power, top one. And again, having given the example, Dutavadova Seyatapi Tero Mahakassapo. Dutavadi mean, Dutavadi mean he becomes, that meditator becomes an expertise ascetic practitioner. The one who practice ascetic practice, that means Dutanga, that is what's called Dutavado. So he's the top of Dutavada, top in the Dutavada in this asana, Mahakassapa, Venerable Mahakassapa Maharaj. And Dibba Chakukova, Seyatapi Tero Anuruddho. Now, Venerable Anuruddha, just like Venerable Anuruddha, who is the top of divine eye psychic power. Dibba Chakuko, then Vinedharova Seyatapi Upali Tero. Tero Upali. Vinedharova. Vinedharova means he may become an expertise in Vinaya, disciplinary code, like Venerable Upali, about Venerable Upali. And then, Punno Mantani Putto Aranyikova. Sorry. Upali. Dhamma Katikova Seyatapi Tero Punno Mantani Putto. Punno Mantani Putto. Then that means an erudite Dhamma speaker like Venerable Punna Mantani Putta. You can attain like. Then Aranyakova Seyatapi Tero Revato. This Venerable Revata, who you can become a forest dweller like Venerable Revata. Bahusutova Seyatapi Tero Anando. Bahusuto means you can become one of great learned one like Venerable Ananda. And then Bhikha Kamova Seyatapi Tero Rahulu Buddha Puttoti. That means Bhikha Kama means keen on restraining all three training, Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So then he's the keen on training. So he's the top most one of the keen on stress training. You also can become like that. So the Venerable Rahula, who is the son of the Buddha, Buddha Puttoti. Iti imasming chatukke yayang haraticha pachaharaticha tassa gochara sampajanyang sikha pattang hoti. Actually, thus in this way, among the four types of persons mean, now haraticha, the first one is harati na pachaharati. And then second one is pachaharati na harati. The third one is neva harati na pachaharati. And the other one is haraticha pachaharaticha. Those four types of, thus in this way, among the four types of person, for one who keeps the meditation subject while going to the village as well as returning back, and whose gochara sampajanya reach to the sikha pattang. Gochara sampajanya sikha pattang hote, reach to the crest. So then I will tell this again, this section. Now after so then here, they say in this way, one meditator who is gonna fulfill Gatapachagata Vata, now if he would have sufficient condition, that means parami, then of course he attained the arahantship even when he is in young age. That means early age. If he fails to reach the arahantship in early life, and then he would reached in the middle age. And if he is unable to attain the arahantship in the middle age also, then he would attain it at the time of death. At the time of death also you can attain arahantship, that meaning. But if you practice in the Buddha's ways only. And if not at the time of death, then you can become a deva or deva being or the celestial being in the celestial world in the future life. That means in the future life. If not as a deva attain into the arahantship, and then at the time there is no Samma Sambuddha, and he, according to his parami only this happen, he accomplishes the state of Pacceka Buddha. And if not as a Pacceka Buddha attainment, and then when he meets the Samma Sambuddha, like in our sasana, he realizes the Four Noble Truth very quickly, just as Bahya Daruchirya, Venerable Bahya Daruchirya. And you can attain as a great insight, knowledgeable one like Sariputta Maharahant. Or just as a Venerable Moggallana, who is the top who possesses top supramundane power. Or you can attain as a expertise of ascetic practice like Venerable Mahakassapa, or like a Venerable Anuruddha, he is the top of divine eye, psychic power. And you can become an expertise in Vinaya, like Venerable Upali, or you you can end up with an erudite Dhamma speaker like Venerable Punna Mantaniputta, or he become forest dweller like a Venerable Revata. And you can attain arahantship having been like a great learned one like Venerable Ananda. Or this bhikkhu or you can become one keen on restraining like Venerable Rahula, son of the Buddha. And this is the way. The four types of person they are mentioned. If you act in this way, practicing all the while, then that is Gochara Sampajanya Sikhapatam Hoti. That this Gochara Sampajanya, that means what is the Gochara Sampajanya? Clear understanding in the field, clear understanding in the field. So he reached the crest. Crest mean, Sikhapata mean having top, having come to the top. Okay, and then let's move to Asammoha Sampajanya. Now we finished three Sampajanya. Now we are moving to Asammoha Sampajanya.
अनम्यूट करो कौन आवाज कर रहा है? सविता.
Abhikkamadi supana asammohanam asammoha sampajanyam. What is the meaning? Asammoha sampajanya. Now you have slide also for this asammoha sampajanya. Please, Dr. Kavita, take that slide also. Asammoha sampajanya.
Savita slide. Savita.
Give me 1 minute.
Abhikkamadi supana asammohanam asammoha sampajanya. That means this crystal clear understanding of the non-delusion. What is the asammoha mean? Non-delusion, or we can say non-illusion or non-ignorance. So asammoha. So clear understanding of non-delusion is what is called asammoha sampajanya. Okay, please take the slides.
Yes, Savita is taking.
Okay, asammoha sampajanya. Okay, you can see the Asammoha Sampajanya. Actually, this is for the Vipassana, right? But Gochar Sampajanya, especially for the Samatha meditation, Gochar Sampajanya. But you can understand now, while practicing Samatha and thereafter Vipassana, also you can attain Nibbana. And you practicing Vipassana only also you can attain Nibbana. So now you know this is the crystal clear understanding of the non-delusion. So the asammoha means non-confusion or non-delusion or non-illusion or non-ignorance. So any term according to your understanding you can use. So therefore, what is the asammoha sampajanya mean? Non-confusion on going forward and coming back, like every 7 stages, right? Every 7 stages, that is what is called asammoha sampajanya. Now, okay, now let's move to again. You need this thing again and again, and then we want to go to Atthakatha. So this asammoha sampajanya, okay, please move to Atthakatha. Okay. Tang evang veditabang. So this asammoha sampajanya, you need to understand in this way. What way? Ida bhikkhu abhikka mantova patikka mantova yata andabala putujjana abhikkamadisu atta abhikkamati atta attana abhikkamo nibbattitoti va ahang abhikkamami mayang abhikkamo nibbattoti va sammuihanti. What is the meaning? That means just as an inferior worlding people, that means they never practice samatha and vipassana meditation. As actually up to the vipassana here, they never practice samatha and vipassana meditation. So therefore Buddha said andabala putujjana. Andabala putujjana means the inferior worlding people who are considered as blind. Therefore anda means blind. Anda means blind. That means no real vipassana and magga phala. Right? Even if you practice vipassana, you are not andabala or blind. Or if you attain to the nibbana or in step by step up to arhanship, that is not the andabala. Andabala means without practicing any samatha and vipassana meditation, that people, what is called Buddha, inferior worlding people, andabala putujjana. So in this inferior, in the andabala putujjana, the inferior worlding people who consider that blind now, why they don't know the paramattha dhamma? That's the meaning. Abhikkaman, so in this abhikkama, okay, going forward like thing, they think in this way. Atta abhikkamati. Atta abhikkamati, the self or the soul goes forward or going forward. And then again, atta abhikkamati, attana abhikkamo nibbattito. Attana abhikkamo nibbattito. That means attana abhikkamo nibbattito mean in this way. Then the self goes forward or going forward is created by me. Right? Created by me. Attana abhikkamo nibbattito. Created by me. Va o ahang abhikkamami mayang abhikkamo nibbattito. That means I go forward. I go forward and Maya abhikkamo nibbattito. By me, this abhikkama, or by me, Maya means by me, this created this going forward. Like that, they in this way, they will bewildered, or they will confused. They will confused in this way. But Buddha says in this way, Tata asammuihanto abhikkamamiti chitte uppajjamane teneva chittena saddin chitta samuttana vayodhatu vinyattin janayamana uppajjati. Now you know this thing we discuss in this this thing in our first this Iriyapatha Pabba. So we want to go to that slide. Okay, go to that slide. Our Savita or something.
ते चित्र आहे ना चालायचं वगैरे.
So yeah, that is the maybe that
Figure of walking and
yeah.
other things.
Yeah. Mm. Yes.
Nine. The
Tata asammuihanto. No, not that is that
नाही
term.
नाही
Maybe in
ते
the beginning, right? In
ते
the beginning.
सुरुवातीला आहे बघा हाताने काढलेलं चित्र आहे असं लाईन डायग्राम आहे अजून वरच आहे हा 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 इथे येईल हा
That's
हा
the thing. That's the thing. So you now know why if you have the no, not that.
ते
Please
चित्र
take that.
आलं होतं ना आता चित्र नाही लाईन डायग्राम होतं ना हा
That one. Keep it. Now you know you have standing position. Standing position, and now you have a sign like I shall go, I shall walk. Now what happened? Asammuihanto, tata asammuihanto. Sammuyati mean having confusion. Asammuihati mean no confusion at all. So then what happened in the heart? This thought arises. So I should go, like thought arises, and that thought mean the mind and the mental factor, you know. And what happened then from the mind and mental factor? Vayu element predominant rupa kalapa arises. Those are octad kalapa. Vayu element predominant. But now these one mental mental process produce many billions of rupa kalapa, right? Many billions of rupa kalapa, because mind such type of mind also many billions. So then one mental process produce many billions of rupa kalapa. So therefore those rupa kalapa diffuse, right? Then you can see those are diffuse, diffusion. That rupa kalapa diffuse towards the foot, or we can say lower limb. Diffusion of vayu dhatu kalapa towards the lower limb. Now what happened? You increase vayu element rupa kalapa produce kaya vinyati. Vayu element predominant octad rupa kalapa, therefore they produce kaya vinyati. That is the actually those are the carrying materiality, you know. Whatever these are the chittaja rupa predominant with vayu element, that is the carrying materiality. Other all materiality are in above. You have non being carrying materiality, right? Being carrying materiality. So this thing again explain here, right? Again explain here why that is the base, right? That is the you need to understand this thing. So therefore it explain in this way. That means if you are not sammuiha, or if you are not sammuiha or asammuiha, no confusion at all, then what happen? This type of understanding mean not the just understanding. You need to practice in this way. So if you practice in this way, so therefore it is called ayang kaya sammato atti sanghato abhikkamati. So this is not I am going, right? This is not I am going, but this body born united. This body which is born united and goes forward, right? Goes forward. I am not going, you are not going, but this body goes because of this process. Tassevang abhikkamato. Okay, let's go to the Atthakatha then again. Atthakatha, go to Atthakatha. Tassa evang abhikkamato. You go to because we explain this thing. Ayang kaya sammato atti sanghatang sanghato abhikkamati. And then ayang kaya tassevang abhikkamato ekeka padudharane patavidhatu apodhatu ti dvedhayatuyo omatta honti manda. Now you see here explain very clearly. Tassa evang abhikkamato ekeka padudharane. What is the pada uddharana mean? You know, uddharana mean lifting up, raising. So then thus of the one who goes forward, when he lifts up the food or he raises the food, then what happened? Your Patavi Dhatu, Apo Dhatu, De Dhatu, your Omatta Honti Manda. So then Patavi and Apo Dhatu, so two, Patavi and Apo Dhatu are low. Omatta mean low and Manda mean weak. Patavi and Apo Dhatu are weak. But Itara Dve mean the rest of Tejo and Vayo, Itara Dve, Adimatta Honti, Balavatiyo. Adimatta mean now the rest two element are high. High mean Adimatta. And strong, Balavatiyo, it is strong. Those are strong. Tata Atiharana Vitiharanesu. Okay, before go to this thing, you go to the slide again, and then you can understand very clearly, because this slide prepared by our Dr. Archana.
Dr. Archana.
Yeah. Okay, go to that slide.
Yes, Bhante.
Uddharana, that means lifting up, like that. Maybe new slide at
New
the end.
slides.
Yeah.
थोडं पुढे
new
येते.
slide.
थोडं पुढे येते.
Here, from the other. Okay. Go to the slide.
Yes, Bhante.
Yes, Bhante, mistaken to
Thanks.
close this screen and I'll share again.
Yes.
Which slide can you please guide me?
ते पाय नाही का उचलताय चिवर घातलेलं आहे ते
Oh,
नवीन
okay,
स्लाइड्स
okay.
पाठवल्या
It's up. It's up.
हा हे वाले आणि मग त्याच्यासोबत दुसऱ्या पण आहेत.
Okay, let's see. Okay, you see now 6 stage of going forward. You have 6 stage of going forward. What is that? The first one is uddharana. Uddharana means lifting up of the foot from the ground. Uddharana. And then atiharana. Atiharana means moving away foot. Moving away, just moving away from you. That is the atiharana. And then vitharana. Vitharana means stretching out of your foot. Stretching out. And then, now lifting up, moving away and stretching out, what happened? You need some weightless, that means little weight Rupa Kalapa. So then that means your Tejo Dhatu and the Vayo Dhatu are prominent here. And then Vassajjana, the fourth one is Vassajjana. Vassajjana means dropping down of the food from to the ground. That is the Vassajjana. And Sannikkepana means keeping the food on the floor or the ground. That is the Sannikkepana. And other one is Sannirujjana. Sannirujjana means pressing the foot on the ground. Sannirujjana means pressing the foot on the ground. That is the meaning. So that means, for example, when you keeping the foot on the ground and pressing the foot, and then keeping the foot and pressing the foot, you can understand Apo and Patavi elements are prominent. So, okay, we will go to that. Then you can understand this picture according to this picture that we explain these 6 stages. And then you go to another slide.
त्याच्यामध्ये लिहिलंय पृथ्वी वगैरे प्रॉमिनंट आहे ना, थोडस सारखं दिसेल तुम्हाला. कोणते धातू प्रॉमिनंट आहे कोणत्या ह्याच्यात? सविता, हॅलो.
एकच मिनिट.
Only one to evaporate, right?
त्याच्याच लाईनीत येते. पुढची स्लाइड आहे ही, नाही पुढची स्लाइड बघा ना.
Oh, I don't know why am I not getting it.
Oh,
Savita escape कर
Is it visible? Is it visible?
नाही
yes
दिसत नाही.
yes yes yes
Okay. Which slide you said? This the same one?
त्याच्या लाईनीमध्येच आहे ज्याच्यामध्ये ह्या 5 स्टेप्स मध्ये कोणचं धातू प्रॉमिनंट आहे ते लिहिलेलं आहे बघा. तुम्ही ते एक एक रन करा ना, दिसतात त्या. हा बघा. हा 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 म्हणते जी दिस वन. Bhante ji.
I'm sorry, is this one?
Bhante ji.
looks like Bhanteji dropped off. Let's give him time.
सविता पुढे फिरवून बघा, त्याच्यामध्ये ना
He's there.
धातू पण लिहिलेला आहे, जसं आता हे.
okay. Now, okay, the next slide.
नेक्स्ट पुढची बघा. हा
Okay,
हे
okay.
बघा. हा.
Keep it. So now you can understand what kind of element, prominent or subordinate. Here they mention in this, say in the Tikka also. We will go to Tikka. And in lifting up, that means uddharana. In the lifting up, your tejo dhatu with vayo dhatu coming behind. Anugato hoti. What is the meaning there? That means in the lifting up, no patavi dhatu prominent, no apo dhatu prominent. Please wait. Okay. Now you can understand Tejo Dhatu and Vayo Dhatu coming behind. That means those Dhatu are those elements are responsible for the lifting. So they have capability of lifting. And then Tejo is here while lifting, Tejo is more prominent. Vayo is subordinate. You need to understand Vayo is less important and Tejo is the more prominent. And here, Patavi and Apo are also subordinate, less important. They are. That means Vayu, Patavi, and Apo are subordinate. Actually, here Vayu, Apo, and Patavi are more subordinate than the Vayu. Here, Tejo and Vayu are responsible, but this Patavi and Apo, that means they are very heavy, therefore they are now subordinate. Okay, and then moving away, that means atiharana, moving away from your foot, from the body, and then stretching out, full stretching out, what is called vitiharana. So then what happened? Then they are because you move your foot forwards and stretch out. So therefore, Vayo is the Vayo, here Vayo Dhatu with Tejo Dhatu coming behind. That means they are accompanied by. But Vayo, here Vayo is more prominent because you move your foot. And Tejo, therefore Tejo is subordinate here. And Patavi and Apo also subordinate. Patavi and Apo also subordinate here. Okay, go to another slide.
Next.
Now, in the Atiharana, Vitiharana, then other one is Vossajjana. Vossajjana means dropping down your foot on the ground. Okay. The other.
He was such. Barabar.
Dropping down here Vassajjana. Dropping down means Vassajjana. So in the dropping down, you know, Apo Dhatu with Patavi Dhatu coming behind, not the other two Dhatu. Apo, that means Apo means the water element and the fire, Patavi element are, they are coming behind. Patavi, one, for example, Apo Dhatu or the water element with Patavi Dhatu coming behind. And Apo Dhatu, here, you know, Apo Dhatu is more prominent because Apo gives the, Apo has nature of giving heaviness. So therefore, for example, if you take the water bucket, it will be heavy, not light. So that means they have, Apo has the natural nature of Apo is heavy. So therefore, when you keep the food on the drop food on the floor, that means your Apo Dhatu become more prominent. That's the meaning. And here Patavi also subordinate, and Vayo Tejo also subordinate. So therefore, and then keeping the food on the ground, that is what is called Sannikepana, and pressing the foot on the ground, keep, and then you need to press the foot, because to lift up the other foot, you need to press the ground, this foot. So that is what is called Sannirujjana. So here, Patavi Dhatu with Apo coming behind, those are the more prominent Dhatu, but here Patavi is more prominent. Because you touch the ground and you press the ground. You press the ground. Therefore, Patavi is more prominent. Apo is now less important, and Vayo Tejo are also less important. So therefore, here you can understand how these 6 steps going on. You can understand. Okay, now let's go to Atthakatha. This is not my word. This is from the Atthakatha and the Tikka. This is from the Atthakatha and Tikka. So therefore, we will go to Atthakatha again. And here it mentioned in this way. So you know now, Tatha asammuyanto abhikkama mamiti chitte uppajamane teneva chittena saddin chitta samuttana vayo dhatu vinyattin janayamana uppajjati. So now you know what happened here. You need to go, I shall go. Like if you create a mind, then what happened? Mind-born materiality produce, and then mind-born materiality diffuse towards the lower limb. And this, according to this diffusion, that means chitta kriya vayu dhatu means this diffusion. Because of the diffusion of the mind activity, mental activity, now there arise kaya vinyati. That means bodily intimation there arise. Because of that reason, this is your forward going. So this is the asammuha mean non confusion. The one meditator who has non confusion with the vipassana knowledge, then that mean you need to understand in this way. That means no andabala putajjana. Then you are not the state of andabala putajjana. Okay, now they say tassevang abhikkamato eka paduddharane patavi dhatu apo dhatu de dhatu omanta honti itaro de adimanta hontu balavatiyo. So we discuss this thing. That means while you moving away of your foot and then stretching out of your foot, then your tejo dhatu and vayo dhatu are prominent, and the other two dhatu are weak. Tata atiharana viti haranesu. Atiharana mean what is called, we can say moving away. Viti harana means stretching out. And Vossajjane, now Vossajjane, Tejo Dhatu, Vayo Dhatu, Tidve Dhatu, Omanta Honte, because Vossajjane means dropping down. So therefore, what happened? In the dropping down case, your Tejo Dhatu and Vayo Dhatu are less, not strong. Itare dve adimatta balavatiyo. The other two, water elements and the earth elements, are prominent. Tata sannikepana sannirujjanesu. The other two steps also same. Tat uddarane pavattana rupa rupa dhamma atiharana na papunanti. And they say in this say now, because of the the materiality that has been in the lifting up of food does not reach to the process of shifting away of the food, because those materiality now always arise, always passes away. So therefore, what happened? Your lifting of position, where whatever the materiality arises, there arises, but it doesn't reach to the process of shifting away of the food. And the Tata atiharane pavatta vitiharane pavatta vossajjanam, vossajje pavatta sannikepanam, sannikame pavatta sannirujjanam na papunanti. That means, now, we need to take this along the same line. We need to take that materiality, the materiality that was in the shifting away does not exist up to the stretching position. Stretching out materiality does not exist up to the dropping down, and dropping down materiality does not exist to the up to pressing the foot on the ground. And then again, whatever the materiality in the pressing the ground of the foot, it does not reach to the not keeping the ground, the whatever the materiality on the keeping the foot on the ground does not reach to the pressing of the foot on the ground. So therefore, why this materiality always arise, always passes away. That's the meaning. And tatta tatteva pabbang sandhi odi hutva tatta kapale pakkitta tilanivya pata patayanta binjanti. That means now has actually what has having been in various section. That means pabbam means various section in the body and several joints in the body. Sandhi means several joints in the body, because several sandhi mean now here your while walking, how many sandhis active? For example, your what called the pubic joint active, and then your knee joint active, and the ankle joint. Sorry, yeah, like that. Many joints are active. So then various parts also active, muscles and everything, tendon, muscles and everything. So therefore, in only the materiality, having been the materiality in this way, only you can go. This is the meditator who can see while practicing the vipassana. Okay, and then giving the example. What example? Tatta pabbang sandhi odi hutva tatta kapale pakkitta tilaniviya pata patayanta binjanti. That means that is actually like a sesame seed. That tilani means sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. So the sesame seeds, if you throw into a heated pan, what happened? Making sound like that sound is crackling sound. Here it's a pata patayanta, mean like pat like they get blast every seeds. So therefore, that's the crackling sounds. So like that, in the same way, every materiality wherever they arises, they passes away very, very quickly, without having gone to the another step. That's the meaning. So you need to understand, you can see this very clearly while practicing Vipassana. So then now meditators, these meditators are good now, they attain jhana, and then somebody goes forward like that, good. And then we go to Tattha ko eko abhikkamati. Now here they mention Tattha ko eko abhikkamati. Kassava ekas abhikkamanam. Now Atthakatha Acharya or the Atthakatha teachers ask in this way. This is the Buddha's word, right? Buddha asked in this way. Now, so who is the one who goes forward? And who's going forward? Who's going forward? Who is the one goes forward like that? The answer, they have given the answer. Paramattatohi dhatunang eva gamanam. Dhatunang tanang. Dhatunang nisajjanang. Dhatunang sayanang. Tasming kottase sadding rupena. They say in this way. Now, in the ultimate sense, paramattato, in the ultimate sense, definitely this is the going of element only, not the being. Standing only, that means in the standing also, standing of the element, sitting down of the element only, lying down of the element only, no being, no person here. That is the meaning. So tasmin kottase sadding rupena, such and such a part of the body with the mind-born materiality. Rupena mean, now what is the mind-born materiality, right? Not the other materiality, the mind-born materiality. So you need to understand in this way, because actually now you want to understand, mind only cannot go, but your your body cannot only go, you need mind. Because of the mind only you can go. So that means with this understanding, you need to practice for 5 aggregate here. While practicing, you need to practice 5 aggregate here. Then I will explain in the next session. I will explain how to practice this, how to practice 5 aggregate and everything. And then we just finish this up to this paragraph. Then Buddha mentioned in this way, Anyang upajjane chittang, anyang chittang nirujjati. Avichi manu sambandho nadi sotova vattati. Vattati, what does it mean? Anyang upajjate chittang. That means when one consciousness arises, anyang chittang nirujjati. Quite another mind ceases. Quite another mind ceases. And avichi manu sambandho nadi sotova vattati. Actually, it happens like a reverse flow where water particles sequentially connect with each other without breaking. Nadi sotova vattati mean it exists or it flows. Nadi sota mean reverse flow. Like a reverse flow, it happens like a reverse flow where water particles sequentially connect. Avichi manu sambandho means sequentially connect with each other without breaking. Without breaking, you can understand with the water flow. Evam abhikkamadisu asammohanam asammoha sampajanyang nama. So according to this explanation of the Buddha's teaching, you can understand now non-confusion in going forward, so on, bodily activities are called asammoha sampajanya. So then this para, that means abhikkante patikkante, now finish. Nittito abhikkante patikkante sampajana kare hoti iti padasatto. This is the actually nittito mean finish. This abhikkante patikkante, going forward and coming back, the clear understanding of going forward and coming back. Now the whole word meaning now we finish, right? That's the meaning. So then we next day we will start from the alokite vilokite like thing. Please keep in mind we finish in this section.
Yes.
So today today I have some works in 8 p.m. So therefore, I need to stop this.
Yes.
I need to stop. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes we can take for the question.
And if you are in hurry, no problem. We can have the questions for the next time also.
Yeah. Next time also you can ask for the question. So okay, let's
Thank you,
finish then.
Bhante. Thank you, Bhante.
Huh.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
And so beautiful and wonderful, Bhante. No words. Thank you so
Okay. Okay, we will share the merits and thank you, Dr. Archana, Dr. Kavita, and Savita. No.
Yes, Bhante.
Okay,
Asha.
but you need to be hurry and you need to be very active here. Otherwise, time maybe little time wasting, and sometimes the people who are listening they will get some kind of the boring. So therefore, next time you need to be very active while preparing this thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, Bhante. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Bhante. Kamatu me Bhante.
Okay, it's okay. Kamami kamitabam. But okay, now let's move to sharing merit section. With me all together, idam me punyang asavakkaya vang hotu, idam me punyang nibbanas pachayo hotu, mama punyang bhagang sabbe sattanam bhajemi, te sabbe me samang punyang bhagam dabantu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Vandami Bhante.
Okay. Sukhi hotu, nibbana pacha hotu for all.
Thank you, everyone.
Nami Bhante. Come to me, Bhante.